نويت الأربعين، نويت الاعتكاف، نويت الخلوة، نويت الحسن، نويت الرياضة، نويت السلوك لله تعالى العظيم في هذا المسجد. أطيعوا الله وأطيعوا الرسول وأولي الأمر منكم. Obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, obey Prophet and obey those who are on authority. I think they are waiting for us to finish in Dafka in order they can broadcast live, so go quickly. So Ubaydullah al-Amawi, after he finishes his questions, and Sayyidina Abdul Khalik Rujdwani was answering him, and he said to him, "O my son, Awliyaullah who are perfect and they are reaching perfection, they do not and they never speak on the unseen, future unseen, because يمحو الله ما يشاء ويثبت وعنده الكتاب." Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Holy Quran that Allah will erase or confirm whatever He likes. So if a wali comes and speak about future and he is not of the caliber that he can see what's going to be confirmed or going to be erased, if he is not of that caliber, then whatever he says, it's not might be real, because Allah will change if He wants. So they try their best not to speak about what people cannot understand, and they try not to speak of something that might be changed. That's why you see Awliya Allah, they always speak something kummal, perfect ones. Try to speak normal, preparing their student to be in the presence of Prophet ﷺ and Awliya Allah, instead of giving them hypotheses, theories. That is the work of those who are the one who give theories, is the one that he is not confirming a reality. So he doesn't reach the reality, he doesn't know about it, so he has to give a theory because he wants to make an argument, and it might be correct, and most of the time is not correct. So we can see today many of these ones that they consider themselves are speaking from through their connection, through their heart, but in reality their hearts are not connected to a wali, but they are connected to their egos. They think that Awliya Allah is speaking to them. They mislead themselves and mislead their viewers and their listeners. He said, Ya waladi, first of all, what you need to do in order that I can give you and show you what you have promised Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the day of promises, and what happened there, you have to attend my suhbah as every one of the others who are attending the suhbah, and they are not your level. You have to descend to their level. You have to come down to their level, looking at yourself, you are the same or less than them. Means all your visions doesn't mean anything to me. In one moment you will be thrown out. Like a big example, Awliya Allah they take, is that a prophet, the father of human race, because he turned his ear for a moment, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala took him out of paradise. Means took him out of heavenly visions. Means, oh my son, one mistake from your ego will take all what you are trying to see yourself with, that you are so great, you know everything of knowledges. They might take it immediately in one moment from your heart. So what you need to do is to attend associations with me and with the others. You are not better than them, but you have to see yourself you are less than them. Because our way is طريقتنا الصحبة والخير في الجمعية. Our way is association, to sit with to a perfect wali, in order he will reflect on you from the blessings that they are coming from heavens on him, and then distributed to everyone sitting in that association. So first of all, you have to sit in such association in order to clean yourself and improve yourself, or else you are not able to receive the heavenly blessings. He said to me, too many in this time, in this century, they cannot reach their realities, that the reality that is present, that was present the day of promises, they cannot connect with it to understand it, because there you were with the company of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So in dunya, you are not with Prophet. Sahaba only were with Prophet. You need the company of the shuyukh in order that they will, because they are inheriting from Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So you need their company in order that you will be considered as in accompanying, like the companion. You are accompanying a wali who is inheriting from Prophet. He will get for you these blessings that comes on you. And by this way, you become perfect, and you become dressed day by day, day by day. It's not your ego now is dressing you. It's me through the blessings that Prophet ﷺ is giving us. So it is coming from up to you. It's not you are achieving it. Whatever you achieve through your ego is null. It's not considered. Whatever you achieve from them is considered well. So he said, oh my teacher, what I have to do? He said, you have to be generous. He said, what you mean? He said you have to be generous, means whatever you have to give me. Similarly of Sayyidina Ahmad al-Badawi's story. You have to give me your wealth. Because your wealth you have gained it by yourself. You have to give it to me. What you have achieved in dunya of wealth, you have to give to me. Of dunya wealth, you have to give to me. And what you have achieved in dunya from akhirah wealth, you have to give to me. From heavenly knowledge, you have to give to me. Because it's built on a cliff.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أفمن أسس بنيانه على شفا جرف هار فانهار به في نار جهنم والله لا يهدي القوم الظالمين.
Who built his building on a cliff without a strong infrastructure, it will fall in hellfire. So it means what you have built by yourself through your ego and you are proud of it, you have to give it all. Be generous to give it all. Don't hold it. If you hold it, you are not going to get what I am going to give you. Because what I am going to give you, it will take you all the way. 3 hours you will be understanding the reality that it is embedded in the reality of Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Your zarra, your atom that is dressed with the light of Prophet within the essence of Prophet, everyone of human being essence is being embedded in the real essence of Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That's why وَعْلَمُوا أَنَّ فِيكُمْ رَسُولَ اللَّهِ. You have to know that Prophet is in you. If he is not in you, you cannot appear. You cannot exist. Allah made every person that person has to appear because of the existence of Sayyidina Muhammad in the presence of the divine presence always. Or else you cannot appear. You are not created. When you see yourself here sitting, that is an indication that you are in the presence of Prophet. That is an indication you are in the divine presence. Allah. That's why Prophet was happy when he is always called a servant of Allah. Allah calls him my servant, Abdi. So if you are not understanding that, you never can see your reality. Because you have to understand that there is no existence for you if you are existing by the existence of Prophet. So you have to surrender. If you don't surrender, you are nothing. How to surrender? Is when you don't have, like water, if you have a cup of water and you take a drop out by putting your finger inside the water, you see the drop, it has a form. But when it goes back in the ocean, there is no form. It goes back to the ocean of water. So you must decline your form. You must throw your form and swim in the ocean of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This is the key for you. How to do that? He said to do that is to be in the Suhbah of the Shaykh, surrendering, submitting completely to his orders. You come with empty container. Your heart has to be empty. Don't come with full container. Can you show someone that coming for sitting in the association of his sheikh and with an empty container, his heart is empty, that I am this, I am that? Might be with his sheikh is empty, say, oh, my sheikh knows better. But do you say that, oh, my brothers and sister knows better? Or you say, I know better? You know? Can you accept them that they know better than you? You think yourself you are the best. Otherwise, that's why you sing everywhere. People, they like to sing. That's why Maulana is singing for them, dum 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 dum, making them happy. So you cannot come and say, I'm coming, not one, nothing, like the leaf of the tree, wherever they throw it, the wind comes, throw it, takes it right or left. You have to what? You have to be like a leaf up on the mountain, all the way going down, all the way where? To the valley, to the deep valley. And then it's finished, it's gone. Means bring yourself from a high mountain all the way down. Because all of us will think that we are on Himalaya mountain, highest mountain. And we want to be, we are something. He said, oh my son, because we have to end up for broadcasting from Cyprus. You have to enter the demolition project.
Demolition room.
Demolition room. You have to go in that room, if we can say that, to be like they do now. They burn people, cremating people. Means make them ashes, which against Islamic Sharia completely, and any religion, against any religion. But in reality, in spirituality, you have to enter, instead of calling it cremating room, because people will understand it more, cremating room, we will call it demolition room, where you have to be demolished. You have to go into powder dust in order that you might be able then to be dressed and then appear another time to speak to people. So from that, what is called in the language of Awliya Allah, qahr tajalli,
Manifestation of
the manifestation of the subduer. Qahr, qahar.
the overpower.
To be over, he giving the English, he does not accept subjure. He was my word or your word. I have to say. Kahar, what's kahar, Tahir? What is subjure? He forgot lecture in California. The one that demolish everything, overpower. Okay, I will go along with you. I accept. You don't accept, I accept. That there is a manifestation, Awliyaullah, they like it. It is the process of annihilation. That you will be destroyed, your ego completely, that you never can raise your head and say, I am here. Their language never has word I. Ana. It's gone. They use plural. They don't use any more singular. Plural, they will not be asked for it. They will be excused. Singular means in speaking about yourself. That's why when they speak in plural. Means all of us. We are the same. So he said, he never accept. He has to go. You have to go into that demolition room. For Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, His beautiful name, Al-Qahhar, the subduer, will shatter you into dust, in order that when you annihilate completely, and no more complete fana, then they take you to the level of complete baqa. They will take you to the level of existence. Because at that time, you can exist in the existence of Prophet. Your ego cannot say at that time, I'm here, he's here. There is no more you. Like your form is gone, like the drop of the water has a form. When it goes in the cup of the water, it disappears. So you disappear at that time with the existence of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Everything will become coming from him to you, and you are speaking like a TV or like a radio. There is nothing from you, it's coming from them. When you reach that level, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will open for you through His Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and Awliyaullah what you need to know from the day of promises in order to act on it and do your awrad accordingly. But I have to tell you, oh my son, that Shah al-Naqshband and Shah al-Naqshband came after Sayyidina Abdul Khaliq, who was the wine. He is telling him what he is going to be in future. He can, because he is of the Kummal, who is perfect one. That reality never change. He said, Ya waladi, we are speaking after we entered that demolition room and we were shattered into dust completely, no existence for us, and we became in the presence of Prophet ﷺ existing, and I am talking to you from that. But say Shah al-Naqshband is coming, that he will never talk to his followers and give them what I am giving you, because he will not accept to speak unless he will enter the demolition room not one time, but 51 times. Means he goes in, he will be completely annihilated, comes out, goes back in to assure himself that he is completely annihilated. There is no traces of ego. Goes in, goes out. Goes in, goes out. Goes in, goes out. He is going to do it 51 times, that he will go in annihilated في مقام الفناء في الله عز وجل وفي الحبيب المصطفى صلى الله عليه وسلم and في أولياء Allah, is to annihilate himself in the divine presence and in the presence of Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم and presence of Awliya Allah, until it happened to him 51 times. At that time he says, is going to say, Ya Rabbi, his zarra at that time is able to speak there. Before his atom will speak, is being granted to speak, he is not going to speak in dunya until he reach that level. Then whatever he is able to get, he will speak, his words will become coming directly from the zarra of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, from the reality of the existence and the creation of Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Be happy that I am accepting you with one time. In the future they cannot accept you unless you go 51 times, as Sayyidina Shah al-Naqshband did. Man tashabbaha biqawmin fahuwa minhum, who imitate or follow people, group of people the same, he will be with them. So now we are, in our time, it's one time is enough. In Sayyidina Shah al-Naqshband time, he go higher in levels. He will never accept less than 51 times for himself and for his murid. It's going to be tough. That's why you see now no one is able to reach that except few awliya. That's why you call them Sultan al-Awliya, because they went into a process of 51 times of being demolished, crushed, over crushed, over crushed, over crushed, 51 times over crushed. That's for Shah al-Naqshband. For them, might be more. That time Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will send them back from the ocean of annihilation to the ocean of existence. So ya waladi, if you go into that process, I will take you in 3 hours to your trust, to that reality of Alastu bi Rabbikum qalu bala, to know who is on your right, who are on your left, what you have promised, and how you can achieve that. He said, Ya Sayyidi, I am ready. I give you all my wealth, all my knowledge, everything. He pulled it from him. He made him zero. Less than zero even. Epsilon. Epsilon less than zero. Minus, yeah. Under zero. So when he threw him in that demolition room, in 3 hours he was able to perfect him into the reality of existence of the day of Alastu bi Rabbikum qalu bala. That is the time of existence. He was able to go all the way there. So we are asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through our shuyukh and through our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam that we are weak servant. We cannot we cannot do that by ourselves. We are asking them without looking at our mischiefs, shortcoming. We are asking them, Ya Rabbi, we are weak servant, helpless, hopeless, open from the ocean of generosity to us, that without looking at our shortcomings, you dress us with that reality of Alastu Rabbikum Qalu Bala. Allah tests His servant, and there are some of them, they have been tested, and they were like a thunder. They never doubt, they never questioned. I was speaking with with one of them yesterday by phone at Maghrib time. He knows himself if he's hearing, that Allah gave him such reality in his heart that he cannot be described with his openness and generosity. He never had any doubt in his heart, but immediately, without any delay, saying yes for everything. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give that person from endless blessings, oceans, and wealth in dunya and wealth in akhirah. And keep us all under the wings of or arms of our Shaykh Sultan al-Awliya Sayyidi Shaykh Muhammad Nazim al-Haqqani, and keep us all together. ومن الله التوفيق بحرمة الفاتحة. That will end the questions and the story of Ubaydullah al-Amawi with Sayyidina Abdul Khaliq al-Duwani. May Allah forgive us. We will see what comes after that session, what kind of suhbah comes, inshallah. They are waiting for you, Ishaq. Yalla, to